the 7 roles of the President, which includes Commander-in-Chief, Foreign Policy Leader, Chief of Executive Branch, Political Party Leader, Head of State, Economic Leader, and the Legislative Leader. To start off, we have the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. In this case, the President is the head of all the branches of the U.S. military. The President can send in troops without Congress declaring war. An example of this would be Truman in 1945, ordering an atomic bomb over the city of Hiroshima in Japan. The second will be Foreign Policy Leader. The President directs aid to foreign countries and sets policies that deal with foreign matters. The President also oversees treaties with other nations. An example would be FDR meeting with Churchill and Stalin in Crimea to talk about World War II. The third will be Chief of the Executive Branch. The President appoints federal judges, Supreme Court justices, and directors of federal agencies. The President also creates policies to determine their goals for their term. An example will be in 2013, President Barack Obama appointed John Brennan as Director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Next, Political Party Leader. The President is also the head of their political party. They help party members run for office, raise money, and appoint party members to important positions. An example will be JFK choosing a leader party member to serve in the cabinet. The next will be Head of State. The President promotes U.S. ideals through speeches and awards for things that the President thinks is important. The President also represents the U.S. when meeting with leaders of foreign nations. An example, President Woodrow Wilson made a patriotic speech on the 4th of July which improves nationalism. Economic Leader. The President creates a budget and an economic plan that can include creating jobs, suggesting Congress to raise or lower taxes, and cutting down expenditures of the government. An example, Ronald Reagan meets with businesses and labor leaders to discuss their needs and problems. And the last one, Legislative Leader. In this case, the President approves or vetoes bills that are passed by Congress. Vetoes can be overruled by only a 2/3 majority by both houses of Congress. An example, George W. Bush makes a speech in Congress. The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 roles of the President.